Hello, all. Um, it's Wednesday morning, I think your time, about almost 9 o'clock, and I've received a couple of videos which thrilled me that our technology is in place and it actually seems to work. And the many person rap thing was fabulous and made me laugh and cry and everything else. Um, I need to respond to the video that I got from Reggie and Nikolai. Acting is not being. It's not about being yourself. Certainly, the actor needs to, be there and available. But acting is doing. It's behavior in imaginary circumstances. It's real behavior in imaginary circumstances. And we start the semester with an exercise called doing, so that I can show you what it is to really do something and not pretend to do it. But it's not about being. There's nothing compelling about being on a stage. Um, so that when Reggie talks about being yourself, all those things, and Nikolai says, no, it's not. It's about intention. It's about doing. Nikolai is right. It's about doing. And so what we do is we create circumstances. For instance, with the neutral scene, you actually created the story, which are the given circumstances. And or in the scene, the scripted scene, the playwright kind of gives you circumstances. And those are imaginary circumstances, or either ones that you created or those that you are handed to you that you fully create into, which is what it means to, invent, make it real to you. And then you choose a doing, what you are doing, which is what we've been calling the intention, or what you're hoping to accomplish, right? And those little phrases are ways to fuel that intention, get it into your body, find a way to commit to it, and then you do, right? You do that intention. And in a scene, you set it up so that one person wants one thing or is hoping to accomplish one thing, and the other person is hoping to accomplish something else. And, if it's a good scene, most of them were that we worked on, you know, you've created a problem. There is a problem in terms of one person doing one thing, another person doing something, and there being a conflict, and then there's, then you just do. And you commit to that, you make the necessity of that real for yourself, and off you go. Okay? So it's not about being. And we get into trouble when we assume that that's what it is. There's far more rigor, as I hope you got. There's more rigor. There's more discipline, and more crafting that goes into it than just being. So to boil it down to that is problematic for me, and I can't really, as you can tell, I can't let that go. I also want to talk about relationship with partner, because the way things panned out in the very beautifully set on the rooftop of Nikolai's place, I'm sure in downtown Los Angeles, dear to my heart, was that the two characters, Nikolai and Reggie, didn't really care about one another. Or Nikolai kept trying to get through to Reggie, and Reggie was just on his Christmas song thing. Okay? Even if you define the relationship with the other one as, he's nothing to me. He is nothing to me. And you want to define the relationship that way. He is important enough to me for me to wake him up to, you are nothing to me. I can't just write him off. I just can't write him off. So that was what was problematic to me. That Reggie was clearly on his thing. He didn't really care about us, his audience. It wasn't like he was, busy trying to really wake us up to, it's Christmas. Let go, have fun. I don't know. It wasn't even about us. And it certainly wasn't about Nikolai. And from my point of view, And the principle that I'm teaching you from is that it does really matter, that it needs to matter, and that it can't be self-centered or solipsistic. Look up that word, solipsistic, completely self-involved. Acting is not self-involved, because if you are self-involved, I don't care about you. And the whole idea is for us to pursue things with a rigor and a commitment and an intensity that we rarely do in life, except in those moments that are most urgent in our lives, because that's the opportunity of dramatic expression, of our embodying those moments that are crucial, that will move us, teach us, show us how fully we can be human. And that's what's moving to an audience. You know that because that's what's moving to you. Okay? So I just wanted to, I just felt, as you know, is my intention. I felt like I really needed to respond to that and say very, very clearly, acting is doing. And it's making those choices. And it's taking making the effort to find your way in. Yes, it needs to mean something to you. Yes, it's based upon you and all that means something to you, because that's all we have as actors, as artists in any realm, is ourselves and what means something to us. Okay, that's all from me. It's still freezing cold here in Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania. Nikolai and Reggie, I invite a response to you if if you would like to respond to this one way or another. And I need to put that response in writing as well, and I will do that. Okay. If you haven't written your 500 word self evaluation, please make sure you do it by 7 o'clock. And talk to you later. Bye.